Jayden Daniels is joining us now. Same process. Please raise your hand if you have a question. I'll call on you. Any questions for Jayden? Michelle.
Hey, Jayden, how do you prepare for going up to a place like Oregon State in the middle of December when it's going to be pretty nasty weather? And most of this team, I don't think many of these guys have played in that.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you just gotta be mentally prepared for it. Like prepare yourself mentally. It's not really anything that we could do physically to prepare for it. We just go out there, wet balls, just trying to get us to mentally prepare for what might occur during the game. We don't know if we're gonna get rain, might get snow. We don't know what we're gonna get.
Gabe.
Jayden, the rushing game has been super successful in all of the games that you guys have had. How much has being able to have production out of both running backs or multiple different running backs, how does that help you in the vertical passing game and being able to open that up, especially last week?
I mean, the first two games, rushing attack was really there. As the season goes on, more games we play, the more comfortable the receivers get, and they start getting the feel for college football. So, I mean, what Rashad and Coach Iguana's doing with the running back room is just helping us out. Play action passes, defense is so focused on running or stopping the run, it just opens everything up vertically from the outside in. And you see that we hit a couple of those shots last week.
Jeff.
You talk about, in just your second year, you're still a pretty young guy. What's the leadership piece of this been like for you, and trying to lead a team during COVID?
Right. So I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody heard. Last week, I gave a speech to the team, the whole 0-2 thing, and we went out there. So just going off from there, just embracing that role. That no matter who I am, like I have a lot of influence on the team. That's what everybody's preaching me. Like I have a lot of influence on the team. So you really just go out there and just using it at the appropriate times. I don't have to be the raw type of guy, but when something's not going right, just go out there, just using my voice. And if I say something, the team's gonna listen.
Trevor.
Jayden, thinking back to Oregon State last season, what are some of the challenges they present with their pass rush tendencies, and then what are you expecting to see from their defense this weekend?
Right. I mean, they're good. They're a good, sound defense. They don't really give up too much. They played a lot of games, have a lot of experience on the defensive end. They're young in the back end for the most part, but really last year, it's just about us not turning over the ball. Last year we had 3 turnovers. Turnovers kill the game, so momentum swing. So the main thing going in there is just keep control of the ball, control the offense.
Yeah, Jayden, I know obviously against Arizona it got called back, but how long were you lobbying for that trick play where you get the ball thrown back to you?
Ever since Coach Hill came here and put it in the spring, finally got the right look. He called it. I mean, from there, sadly that one of the linemen were downfield, and they said it was a questionable call, but it just sucks. But it counts in my book.
Doug.
Jayden, when the season's over and you look back on it, what will you remember most about these last 6 months or so?
How chaotic it was, really. It wasn't a normal year for everybody, just outside of football. It's a lot of adversity that we dealt with on and off the field. There's a couple people, that might have had COVID. Just going on from there is just learning on how to be mentally prepared for anything. That's really the main thing. Is just I feel like everybody on the team that what we should take from this year is like coming in next year. We know what we messed up on. We know that we didn't finish games, and we put ourselves in this position. So next year, I feel like when we come back to school, 2021 is just going to be a new focus, a new attitude, new energy. Because we don't want to feel this feeling again of being 2-2 or 1-3, whatever, 1-2 right now. So how we finish this game off is just going to build momentum for next season.
Zach.
Jayden, following up on that on the trick plays question, it seems like when you guys are on the field, you're just having so much fun, especially when you're putting up so many points against U of A. Does it feel like this year, after so much stress, that you're finally able to just really enjoy football?
Most definitely. Everything is always better when you're winning. There's a couple games that were up, but I feel like just everybody's getting back in their groove. We play one game, has had a month. You finally get played back-to-back games, and you finally find that groove, find that routine of going out there and just playing each and every week. What we didn't get to experience. So, we're just finding our groove. I feel like everything's just coming together, and we're just going to build momentum for next season.
All right. Thank you, Jayden.
Thanks, Jayden.